See, he is connecting R, L and C in series. Draw this diagram. R is 20 ohm, L is 0.2 Henry, C is 150 microfarad. Micro means 10 power minus 6. Micro means 10 power minus 6. Okay. And he is connecting R, L and C in series across 230 volt 50 hertz supply. First, what he is asking us to determine? XL. XL is equal to omega L. Omega L is 2 pi FL. 2 pi frequency is 50. L is 0.2. Determine the value of XL. What is the value of XL?
$62.8.
Okay, 62.8 ohms. 62.8 ohms. Next, he is asking us to determine XC. XC formula is 1 by omega C. 1 by omega C, that is 1 by 2 pi, frequency is 50. Your C is 150 into 10 power minus 6. That value is verify whether you are getting the answer or not. And we know Z is equal to R plus J into XL minus. For inductance, it is plus J. For capacitance, it is minus J. For inductance, it is plus J XL. For capacitance, it is minus J XC. Already we have discussed this. And if you take J common, XL minus XC. Now, what is the value here? Z value 20 plus 20 plus J. What is the value? 62 minus this one, 68 minus this one. The unit of Z is ohms. The unit of Z is ohms. So Z value is 20 plus J 41.6 ohms. So this is the value of Z. Now convert this into polar form. This is in rectangle form. Convert this into polar form. Take your calculators and convert this into polar form. Now tell me what value you will get. Verify it whether you are getting the answer or not.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That is the value of Z in rectangular and polar form. Okay. Now what else he is asking in the problem? He is asking admittance. Why? Why is called admittance? Admittance is inverse of impedance. Admittance is inverse of impedance. And what is the unit of admittance? Siemens. Unit of admittance is Siemens. The unit of impedance is ohms. Unit of impedance is ohms. The unit of admittance is Siemens. Unit of admittance is Siemens. Now I am writing Z is equal to R plus Jx. R plus Jx. X is called reactance, whether it is inductive reactance or capacitive reactance, whatever it may be. Now see here, I am writing Z is equal to 1 by Y. R is equal to 1 by G. 1 by B. Therefore, Y is equal to 1 by Z, G is equal to 1 by R, B is equal to 1 by X. Unit of Y is Siemens, unit of G is Siemens, the unit of B is Siemens. Listen here, Y is called admittance. Y is called admittance, G is called conductance, G is called conductance, the unit is Siemens, B is called susceptance, the unit is Siemens, and Y is called admittance, the unit is Siemens, the unit of Z is ohm, unit of Z is ohms, unit of R is ohms, unit of X is ohms. X, what is X? What is X? What is the name of X?
Reactance.
Reactance. X is called reactance, whether it is inductive reactance or capacitive reactance. And X, okay. Now inverse of impedance is admittance, inverse of resistance is conductance, inverse of reactance is susceptance. And all the units will be reversed. The Siemens, Y is Siemens, G is Siemens, B is also Siemens. In exam, they will ask for 2 marks. What is the formula for susceptance? You have to write B is equal to 1 by X. What is the formula for admittance? 1 by Z. And what is the formula for conductance? G is equal to 1 by R. So these formulas you remember. Now in this problem, he is asking us to determine the admittance. He is not asking the conductance and susceptance. Now see here. Now I am determining the admittance. Now what is the angle phi here? What is the angle phi? I had told in the last class 1 point. Write a note. Whatever the angle we are getting for Z, that is called angle phi, power factor angle. Phi is the power factor angle. Right? Whatever the angle we are getting for Z, whatever the angle we are getting for Z, that is power factor angle. Whatever the angle you are getting for Z, that is called power factor angle. That is not power factor, that is power factor angle. Phi is called angle, power factor angle. Okay. Now I will determine the admittance Y. Y is equal to 1 by Z, that is 1 by 46.2 at an angle 64.3. Now tell me what is the value of 1 by 46.2? Power factor? They are asking power factor also. Power factor, that is equal to cos phi. Cos 64.3. Now tell me what is the value of power factor?
0.43.
Okay, 0.43. I am writing it as lagging. Why it is lagging? Why not leading? Anyone? Why it is lagging? Why not leading?
Since it is an inductance.
Because your XL is greater than XC. See, your right on. Since XL is greater than XC, your power factor is lagging. If XL is greater than XC means your inductance is more than the capacitance. Your inductive reactance is more than capacitive reactance. Since XL is greater than XC, your circuit is mostly inductive. Since XL is greater than XC, your circuit is mostly inductive. In inductive circuit, current lags the voltage. That's why I am taking power factor as lagging. Okay. The next and reactive power. Active power P is equal to VI cos phi and Q is equal to VI sin phi. Do you know the voltage is 230? What is the current? We don't know the current. We have to determine the current. First, I will determine the current. You see, what is the formula for current? What is the formula for current? V by Z or V into Y, because Y is equal to 1 by Z. We can take any formula. V is 230. What is the Z? 46.2 at an angle 64.3. 230 by 46.2. This is your current. Now substitute the values 230. Current is 4.98 and cos phi, cos 64.3. 230, 4.98 sin 64.3. I am not taking the angle here because phi is the angle in between voltage and current. Your phi is the angle in between voltage and current. Take only magnitudes for voltage and current. Don't take the angles because phi is the angle in between voltage and current. Anyway, we are taking phi 64.3. Whatever the angle you are getting for Z, that is your power factor angle. Fine. What is the value of P? See, the value of P is 497. Value of P is 497. Value of Q is 1031. 1031. VR. Unit of P is watts. Unit of Q is volt amp reactive. VR. Volt amp reactive. Okay, that's all about the problem.